Welcome back, Tug Addicts. Kind of a night. I had some funny things with the comments. I really appreciate you guys last night going back and forth in the banner on where to catch those rockfish. The one thing I got a kick out of, nobody really said exactly where they were going. And the thing that got me the most was, I'll go through some of the comments here. Pete's Saman, round 95. Pete again to the railroad tracks. It says, and then Ben Barry says, so before the boat ramp launch. And then Pete again, around the 95 boat ramp. Says in between it was this boat ramp is, I say it's I guess is in between. Then Ben went back again. Thanks, 7. Then Pete again. Troller Rapala, that's what I guess what he uses. Troller Rapala plug to find them. Ben Barry, will do. Thanks. Then again, Pete, Rapala R11 or R16. Ben Barry was on the way to Savannah today, and the boat ramp was crowded. I see all these things, and I remember we used to go up, and when the Savannah River had the locks in, we'd catch those rockfish. We'd be using big old 9-inch Cisco kids. My daughter and I caught 3 one year over 35 pounds. They're a lot of fun, give you a good fight. But I was really, really tickled about no one giving their drop away. It reminds me of these 2 Jewish fellas that used to come into the store, and they would have a load of fish, and my brother would say, where'd you catch those? And Charlie fell for it twice. He says, we get them at Cat's Neck. He said, Cat's Neck? I don't know where that drop is. I said, where is that? He said, oh, Cat's Neck? Oh, it's about that far from the cat's ass. And it was twice he got caught on that one. Let's see, what else we going on here? Calm Ocean, some of the best fish cleaning videos out there. Thank you, sir, for your time. Thank you for taking time to watch them. Perry Van Hook made a comment, said, Vid, just wondering if you keep doing let's see, if you do keep fish and freeze, how do you store them? I always put the fillets in bags, fill them with water, then freeze. Then thaw in water without, takes a while to thaw. Agree with you. Don't be greedy. Don't let them run. Anyway, he goes on about going to the Gulf and bringing things back, and he's not able to do it this year for the coronavirus. Well, Perry, I think one of the safest places to be is out in the ocean in the fresh air. But, we got to be cautious during these times. I have remember as a kid when milk used to come in the wax plastic, the wax milk cartons rather, that the old timers would take the fillets, cut them up, put them in those wax containers, fill them up with water, and then seal it back at the top. And they held up really well, especially shrimp with the shell on it. I don't like putting my fish in water, because the more they soak in water and the more they're exposed to the water, I feel like the more mushier the meat gets. When I was down in Florida a few years ago, a buddy of mine showed me his name was Jim Vaughn. He showed me a VacMaster vac machine. It's a commercial model. It weighs about 52 pounds. And when you put something in those 3 mil, 4 mil bags without any water and vacuum seal them, it squeezes it down like you buy a package of cheese at the grocery store. And he showed me some fillets that were a year old, and you could still see the bloodlines in them. I mean, really does a good job. I do scallops, crab meat. I freeze everything in that VacMac machine. It's not cheap. I happened to pick one up off of eBay. I think it was $350. Wasn't any tax, wasn't any freight or anything. And I loved it so well, I got tired of hauling it back and forth from Savannah. I ended up buying another one later on that we keep here in our home. And just about anything we get it on bulk, we freeze, and it works really well. Those little tabletop vac machines work well. The only thing about it is it doesn't keep the moisture. Moisture can suck into the machine. It's a hell of a cleaning process. Well, with this VacMaster, you look it up online. The lady out in California, if anybody's interested, I can look up her address and give it to you. Has the best price on the machine as well as bags. And the bags are very inexpensive. They run you anywhere from 5-6 cents a piece. Where if you buy those other machines on the roll, they're like twice as much just to put them in the bags. A good tip to save bags is put items in it and have the bag a little larger than you need, and you can actually open it close to the seal and turn around and wash that bag out well and use them again if you want to. And I really like that machine. I think it's one of the best on the market for the price. I know it's expensive, but unless you go into a big commercial unit, it's 2 and 3 times as much. But and then when I do pull out some trout fillets or whatever I'm putting up, the package is real flat and thin, and it just takes a little bit of time to thaw out without having to soak it in the water. I wait a long time to get it done. Some of the other comments I want to go over was Monica talked about Josh and the fish last night. He sent me some pictures of the fish that he and Penny ate, and really looked good. They did the blue cheese recipe, so y'all can look that up on our website. On our YouTube channel. I think that's about all I got to go over tonight. Another thing, the nostalgia thing. I went and got a haircut today, and we started talking nostalgia things in the barbershop, and gosh, these guys were coming up with things I'd never thought of. I remembered a few of them, which I'll get to later. But the one I'm going to read to you tonight is, do you remember when a 57 Chevy was everyone's dream car to cruise, peel out, lay rubber, and watch submarine races? And people went steady. The good old days. Guys, I just want to leave y'all, and I know everybody's kind of busy at this time getting ready for Christmas, but I wish everyone a Merry Christmas. And don't forget to please leave your comments and questions, and go to our website and the influencer page, and the link in the description is all below. And give us a thumbs up, ring the bell, and subscribe. Keep the channel going. And I'm seeing some stuff coming in here tonight, and I'll go over them later tomorrow night. Y'all keep feeding the questions to me, and I'll check them out the next night. Thanks again. Don't forget, take a kid fishing, and don't forget, I'm talking like Biden tonight. Just remember, you can't catch him on the couch.